Hello, kindred spirits. Welcome to the Magical Mystical Divinations Podcast. I'm your host, Southern Mystic Tama P, creator of MysticDivinations.com. That's Mystic with a K, by the way. Grab your favorite drink and hang out with me for a spell as we connect on a higher level. Deb and I are 11 days away from opening our new vendor space inside of a market in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we have been busy as bees getting our inventory ready. We have been working on curating and creating items to sell for this new business venture. That's why I'm a little late on releasing this episode, as I'm trying to release monthly now. You see, we have been working on manifesting this dream of ours since early 2020, and as you know, the world changed in 2020. I don't even need to rehash what all happened to the collective during that time. And just as the world emerged from the shadows of a pandemic, just when we started to rebound as a collective, life threw some hurdles in the way to postpone our plans, mine and Deb's. The timing simply wasn't right. So Deb and I kept our dream held tightly to our hearts. We never gave up, because we both understood that the universe wasn't saying no, it was saying not now. Over the years, I have learned that the universe knows best. God knows best. The divine self within us knows best. Our divine self is our immortal, spiritual essence, that part of you and me that transcends the ego, transcends the mind, and transcends our physical body. It is the consciousness, or the source, or God, that resides within every individual. The divine self is pure awareness. It is the quiet observer inside you that is unchanging, while your human personality and emotions constantly fluctuate. It is the idea that deep down, beyond our fears, insecurities, and worldly conditioning, we are all connected to a greater eternal reality. And through our connection, we can attain a higher awareness and feel more confident with our inner knowing. The person who is sitting here creating a podcast or listening to this podcast, that is the human version of self, which is our personality, our thoughts, our daily choices, and our physical body. It is shaped by our experiences and governed by our everyday ego. The divine self, our spiritual core, it is the unconditional love, the deep intuition, and the quiet peace you feel when you let go of judgment and comparison. It is the wiser version of ourself. It can be that muted inner voice, or a feeling that we need to pay a particular attention to what is going on, or that inkling that something just isn't right. In order to trust our divine essence, we must first trust in the divine. And that means many different things to different cultures. Define what it means to you and honor it and connect with it. But do connect with your higher self. To connect with our divine self, we need to practice mindfulness. We can do this by sitting quietly without judgment, to observe our senses and detach from the busy intellect, and more importantly, detach from the outside influences. We can practice self-reflection, peeling back layers of societal conditioning to uncover our true core values, to reach our inner wisdom. We can listen to our intuition, learning to listen to that quiet, immediate gut feeling or inner guidance instead of overthinking decisions. We can trust our instincts. And as we practice mindfulness and raise our awareness, we learn that our instincts are the best compasses and the best GPS signals that exist. So this episode is about two things, really. It's about the month of May, because Season 4 is devoted to using each month of the year to manifest. And this episode is also about trusting your divine self. So let's merge the two subjects. Firstly, we just entered Gemini season. My sun sign is Gemini, and I will admit that as an air sign, I am tempted to be flighty and shift my focus over and over again. Yet I do have loyalty, and I can stay with something for a very long time, especially if it makes me happy. As an example, I have been a licensed practicing cosmetologist since 1992. It is one of my passions. And I have been a successful salon owner of 2 different salons, so I can stay with something for extended periods. But I am very prone to growing bored or not finding satisfaction with something that gave me great pleasure for short periods of time. But I am aware of this side of my personality, so I have to monitor myself from time to time. But Gemini season affects all of us during this time of year. Your personality or zodiac sign will dictate how you react to the astrological shifts and influences. In astrology, shifts refer to the movement of planets and celestial bodies into new zodiac signs or alignments. These shifts create energetic influences that shape moods, relationships, and life trajectories, signaling periods of transition, growth, or challenges. We are always in a period of transition, growth, or challenge, and they often intertwine and overlap each other. As the planets and the moon move through the sky, they trigger specific shifts that we may not be consciously aware of. Common signs that the universe may be speaking to you are repeated obstacles or delays in important plans, which is how I started this episode. That's what we were experiencing. Sudden emotional sensitivity or mood swings. Unexpected endings or new beginnings. Feeling drawn toward spiritual practices or self-reflection. Or reoccurring dreams or strong intuition. And these experiences aren't always negative. Sometimes they are gentle nudges guiding you toward the right path. So if you are experiencing some of these signs, slow down and pay attention. Practice patience and avoid impulsive decisions. Focus on self-care and emotional balance. Keep communication clear to prevent misunderstandings and reflect on long-term goals instead of short-term reactions. These practices will bring awareness so that you can respond consciously to what is happening. For instance, when you understand planetary cycles, you can use them as tools for personal growth rather than seeing them as obstacles or woo-woo stuff either. So I just updated the website in regards to what to expect during Gemini season, which runs from May 21st to June 20th. So you can hop over to the website and check that out. But May brings its own energies, and I apologize again for posting this near the end of May, but May will come around again next year, so keep these things in mind. And you can still use this energy on into June if you need to. May represents a profound season of rebirth and emotional grounding and mental expansion. It is this shift from spring to summer and serves as a powerful cosmic bridge for personal transformation. One way to think of May is that it offers a cosmic second chance. It is the spiritual time to let winter hardships fall away and watch your goals flourish. As the 5th month of the year, it is often tied to the number 5, which spiritually represents grace, divine favor, and redemption. Number 5 also represents freedom, adventure, and change. It is ruled by Mercury. And it symbolizes the 5 senses and an insatiable curiosity about the world. So you may find yourself drawn towards adventure and curiosities, and exploration of things unknown. As an auxiliary verb, May represents possibility or a polite request for permission. So you may want to work with the universe and ask permission for those humble requests that you have worked towards manifesting. Ask the universe to bless you with those things which are in your best interest. This doubles back to working with your divine self. Your divine consciousness knows what is best for you at the time. Because our spiritual essence is connected to the universal essence of life. It is connected to our very creation. We just have to trust and believe, and to listen and observe. And we have to learn that sometimes no doesn't mean never. It may mean not now. I hope I've said something that resonates with you today. The spiritual takeaway of May is this. May calls you to release what no longer serves you, to nurture your evolving goals, and enthusiastically embrace new beginnings. It is a month of possibility. Therefore, you are welcome to the month where God's grace will characterize your life, and maybe your wishes will come true. I wish you many blessings for you today. I wish you a wonderful rest of May, and thank you for joining me. I hope you will join me again in June. This has been a Mystic Divinations podcast. I am your host, Tama P. Please like and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you, so feel free to comment. Also, be sure to visit my mysticdivinations.com website. That's mystic with a K, by the way.